Hey folks, welcome to Hate Big Grilling. Now today we're gonna stay here in the kitchen. We're gonna make a queso salsa chicken and rice combo. It's very good. My sister-in-law shared this on Facebook. Looked incredible. And Mr. Tim, look, I can't talk with my hands in my pockets. Let's get started. So we got us about almost a pound and a half of the thin sliced boneless chicken breast. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna cut these into little small bite-sized pieces. The size that you cut them is totally up to you. But as we cut them, I got me a large or a deep mixing bowl here. I'm gonna add the chicken into the bowl. Now that we got all of our chicken cut up and in this bowl, we're gonna take 1 packet of taco seasoning, sprinkle in on top, and we're just gonna use our hands, or you can use a utensil, whatever you wanna use. We're just gonna work this around so that way all of this chicken is nice and coated in that taco seasoning. Now we're gonna set this bowl here to the side. We're gonna take a 9x13 baking dish. All right, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add 1 cup of Spanish rice into the bottom of a 9x13 baking dish. I'm gonna kind of move it around, shake it around, get it nice and evened out. Next, we're gonna add 2.5 cups of chicken broth in over the rice. So see, it really didn't apparently make any difference if you got the rice nice and even. But add 2.5 cups. Now what I want to do next, because the seasoning that was in that packet of Spanish rice, some of it was really clumped up together. So I just want to take my little spoon here and kind of run it through the rice and the chicken broth here and make sure all those chunks of seasoning are broken up. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our little grabbers here. We're going to start dropping the chicken down into our baking dish. Just kind of scattering it out best you can. I mean, there's no real method to it. Just get it down in the baking dish. Next, we're going to take a 16-ounce jar of salsa. We're going to start kind of just pouring it in throughout here. Now, at this point, it is ready to go in the oven. We're going to bake it at 375 degrees for 45 minutes. Now, at the end of that 45 minutes, we are going to check it because, of course, we want our chicken cooked through, but we're also going to check the rice, make sure it's cooked through and it's good and tender. So our timer just went off. We just pulled it out of the oven. What I want to do now is just stir this all in together. And I'm gonna let it sit out at room temperature just for a little bit, let it kind of cool off a little bit. All right, next what we're gonna do, now I stopped at the Mexican restaurant up the road and I picked up some queso. Now you could 100% just do queso you pick up from Walmart, but man, the queso from the Mexican restaurants is so much better. So we're just gonna spread us a little bit of queso over the top. The chicken is cooked perfect. The rice is nice and soft. Folks, I think we're about ready to dig into this thing. So we just let it cool down for a little bit. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get some served into a bowl here. This one here is gonna be for Miss Brandy. And I think I'm gonna take mine a different route. So what I've got here, I've got me a big old gigantic tortilla. And so I'm gonna scoop me some out onto this tortilla. Right about like that. Then we're gonna roll this into a burrito. Just like so. I meant to put me some jalapenos on there before I rolled it. Sorry, Zeb. But it's gonna give us a good old taste test here. All right, go and give that all important taste test. I kind of bit into it a little bit just to get rid of some of that extra tortilla there, but here we go. Oh my good gracious. That is incredible. All the flavors that we put into that 9x13 baking dish all come together so well. And then when you can serve it in a bowl, I served my wife's up in a bowl. but it all come together so well. And add whatever to it that you want, whether you put it in a bowl or you put it in a tortilla like I did. Jalapenos, sour cream, some hot sauce, whatever. But this is incredible, folks. So y'all please give this one a try. And the best part is, it all cooked in one pot in that 9x13 baking dish. Very quick, very easy. So y'all please watch this video. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all later. All right, real quick. We've made a lot of good recipes here at Hayden Me Grilling. My wife just tried hers and said it's probably the best thing I've ever made. So, this is really doggone good.